morning, great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning, outstanding morning, magnificent morning. Yes, again, the beautiful reminder that you get to choose, I get to choose, we all get to choose. And what is it that we get to choose? We get to choose how we're going to think. We get to choose what things mean. Remember, everything is fundamentally meaningless. Everything just is. Nothing is good or bad. It's our thinking that makes it so. And guess who's in charge of how you're thinking? It's you. It's always you. It's always been you. And it's always going to be you. That little beautiful gem right there is something that will emancipate you. It will set you free and lead you in to the life that you would love to live if you'll just engage with it. Remember, you always have a choice. No one can force you to think the thoughts you think. And through that power, that hidden power, as what Thomas Troward shares, you can evolve into exactly how you would love your life to be. But now, again, the reminder here is, oh, it's one thing to know that. It's one thing to say, oh, it's kind of cool. But on the other side, it's another thing to use that, to apply that in your life. See, it's application that delivers the change. And that's what we're hoping that you engage with as we share this incredible information with you. We've been diving into the master key system, this beautiful masterpiece by Charles Haanel, of which is responsible for all the stuff that the individual that we know of as Napoleon Hill generated. He wrote a letter to Charles Haanel and said, I need to give credit where credit is due, and the credit is due to you, Mr. Haanel, because of everything that you shared is the reason why I was able to do everything that I'm doing. And it can be the same for you. Now, another reminder, though, with regards to this, and I tapped into it a little bit, is that this knowledge here, all these words that are organized into paragraphs and chapters, is not power. It's just static, passive energy. If you want it to have power in your life, you've got to shift it from being passive to being dynamic, just like life, because life is dynamic. And that's what we are, again, hoping that you tap into for you. This is why I got into this information. This is why Dolly got into this information. We saw this weird guy with glasses, Bob Proctor, talking about this stuff. And that led to us being coached and mentored by him, which then led to us using it, which then led to everything that you see here being built. And that's what we want for you. We want you to be able to realize your dreams. And by using your mind, that's exactly what will happen for you. All right, so let's dive into this, shall we? Let's go into where we are in this wonderful, beautiful book. I'm going to go ahead and switch this over and go into it. And let's look at this here real quick. Okay, let's move this here. And where we are is on page 245. And we're going to go over a section that we went over before because it's important. Now, remember, this information is here being shared with you so that you can use it practically in your life. It is therefore apparent that there is mind in every atom of the body. Now, engage with that. There's mind in every atom of the body. This mind is the negative mind. And the power of the individual to think makes him positive. Did you catch that? The power of you to think makes you positive. This ties into what Eckhart Tolle talked about, where he said, all negativity is subconscious. You have these six higher mental faculties: imagination, perception, reason, will, memory, intuition. And here we're talking about reason. Reasoning in you, which is your ability to think, makes you positive. So, and the power of the individual to think makes him positive so that he can control his negative mind, control the negative patterns inside. Now, engage with that. You can look at it from crazy awesome stick person, conscious mind, subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is amoral, doesn't know good versus bad, right from wrong. It only knows what is presented to it. It must accept. It doesn't have the ability to reject. Subconscious, conscious mind, this is where your ability to think is, to accept, reject ideas. Now, embedded within us subconsciously are beliefs, habits, of which many of those beliefs and habits are rooted in limitation, lack. See, it's through the conscious part of your mind that you can override those negative subconscious patterns that are buried deep within you. See, you can do that. You can do that to release the limitations that are in the way of you achieving this. What's on your goal card? So let's go over this again. It is therefore apparent that there is mind in every atom of the body, all within you. This mind is negative mind, and the power of the individual to think makes him positive so that he can control this negative mind. That's you. This is the scientific explanation for metaphysical healing, healings that are unexplainable to many people, and will enable anyone to understand the principle upon which this remarkable phenomenon rests. He's talking about how it's all in the realm of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is the kingdom of thought. And that's what you are in every single moment. While you're in this physical realm, while you are engaging with the intellectual factors within you. Remember what Bob Proctor shared? We live on three planes of understanding simultaneously: the spiritual, the intellectual, the physical. It starts in the spiritual, which is the realm of thought, which goes into the intellectual, which is where your higher mental faculties are, which then leads to feeling, actions, then result. See, that's the flow of creation. And it all starts in the mind, your marvelous mind. Now, this negative mind, which is contained in every cell of the body, has been called the subconscious mind, the heart. Stick person, right here. Conscious mind, subconscious mind. This is where the heart is. Imagine a heart right here. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As a woman thinketh in her heart, so is she. As you thinketh in your subconscious mind, so are you. And what's in your subconscious mind? Your beliefs, your habits. Remember, that's what's in the way, not you. You're not your own worst enemy. You're not battling against yourself. That's another freaking lie. You're battling against a program that's embedded within you subconsciously. Now, we have found that the subconscious mind is responsive to the will of the conscious mind. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's responsive to it, responsive to what you imagine, what you perceive, what you remember, what you think through. Remember, your conscious mind, you get to accept, reject, you get to choose. Up here, your subconscious mind must accept whatever is here. But unfortunately, most people, they don't use this part of their mind and they just operate from what they see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. And then it goes through the conscious mind. And because they're not thinking, it gets impressed in them subconsciously, reinforcing the patterns and beliefs that are there that are in the way. Now, if you want to dive deeper into understanding this more, make sure you get a copy of this. This is a beautiful companion to everything that we dive into. Subconscious Code. Isn't that a cool looking cover? Oh my God, amazing. So let's go over this again. The negative mind